Alright, this is Jam, and this is a voice note reflection on my guest artist visit at Bowie State University, their theater department. Shout out to the students of Bob Bartlett's playwriting class. Yo, yo, this is my very first guest artist talk, and alright, my goal is to keep this concise, and I'm fresh out of the class, and the excitement, the energy, for lack of a better word, was buzzing. These students, these kids, Gen Z, the 20-somethings, y'all got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got it. There's just so much in the way that you have to think about to convince yourself that you got it. But y'all know y'all got it. Me being up there talking about my journey, first and foremost talking about me going into Towson University's program and then leaving and then coming back. I make it my business to always share that, to always testify that, because it's a brick for the platform of which I stand on right now to be doing things I've never done before. And there was a time when going through that phase in my life, I felt, oh man, like this is the darkest of the dark. Oh no, where I'm at, I'm on the other side of that right now, and I'm talking about it in a way that is allowing me to walk into different doors and meet brilliant young minds, new playwrights, and not just playwrights, multifaceted. Like, I'm meeting folks who are screenwriters and designers and tech folk and directors and creative directors. I'm like, damn. So we already know, you know what I mean? They already know what it takes to survive in this economy. To survive, you have to wear many, many hats. It's about knowing who you are, wearing all of those hats, and starting right now. Shout out to Bob. I felt extremely comfortable there to share my journey, to share my art. I was like looking at my plays on the screen, sharing some of the radio dramas. I just, and in between the questions and the, little periods of silence, I'm just having moments of like, damn. This where that little play led me? You know what I mean? I'm looking at the Institute Pursuit. You know what I mean? I'm looking at the Jaguar, that thing, the Big House. I'm like, look where these plays led me. Look where that time of learning astrology, learning spirituality. Look at that time and really reflecting on myself. Look where that led you. You know what I mean? And that's how you know. And I'm so thankful and I'm so grateful. Again, I am fresh out of the class right now, and there's more words, there's more thoughts, but these are just my first voice note reflections. And the students, the kids are brilliant. Y'all are brilliant, man. Y'all got what it takes. Do not compare yourself to standards. Do not standardize yourself when it comes to your creativity, your talent. Believe it or not, they need us. You know what I mean? So, have your own intellectual property, your own creative property, your own method of which you produce, and sooner or later that's going to be studied in the history books. That's going to be left behind for other folks to pick up as a template in order for them to go on. That was just something, I ain't calling nobody out because we all go through it, just overthinking about our own process. And that's what happens when we first start by looking outside of ourselves before looking back in. I continue to reiterate that idea, that notion of everything comes from within. Now, depending on your relationship with yourself, that's going to dictate, whether I like this or not. And that's fine. This is why I promote writing mythologies about yourself first, and then this will help you to approach, the standard way of writing plays or creating adaptations, creating remixes, remyths as I call them, but using yourself first as that template to understand what your story is, what your device is, what your style is, and then attempting to write, outside of yourself. But there's no right or wrong way to do that. That's just my perspective. That is just what has worked for me. Everyone has something, and I hope to share that. And it felt so good to just share that, my art and my process with my people, with my artists, with my academics. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful, y'all. Anything is possible. Someone asked me first, and so I'm going to end with this. Xavier asked me, how you feeling? I'm like, I feel like I'm in a dream, and this is a dream. This felt like a dream. I'm living my dream, and you can too. Boom!